Hello. So this is your data collector reading. Give me 3 cards of guidance. Okay. Give me 3 cards of guidance. Okay, that's 3. Y'all, I'm so hot. It's hot. Goddess of Justice. It says what seems an injustice is actually a blessing. Woo! Alright, so let's see what messages we have. We have Angel of Psychic Ability. It says your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. And we also have Goddess of Nature. It says you reap what you sow and your dream is coming into fruition. Y'all, Southern Mississippi right now. Right now? Ugh. It's nasty hot. You ever seen somebody have an attitude because they hot? That's me right now. I'm hot. Okay? Give me 50 fucking feet. Alright, so let's see what messages we have. I don't really have an attitude, but it is hot. What messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? This is the energy for whatever time you're watching this. These are timeless readings for those of you that are unaware. Okay, so because it came up, I guess I gotta say it. These readings are general readings only. I have not said this in, I feel like almost a year, but I feel like I gotta say it now. These readings are general readings only. They may or may not resonate. They do not resonate. This energy may not be for you. You know, be at peace with if it doesn't resonate, because usually when I read these, there's some stuff going on. So if it doesn't resonate, that means you're in a peaceful space within your life. Be in that peace. Live in that peace. Don't look for it. But if there's a message that comes through here for you, accept it, acknowledge it, and then, peacefully move forward. All right, so we got the Hangman here. Some of you guys are in suspension. So 8 of Cups, Hangman. I feel like you're in a space of emotionally evolving, growing. There's some work that's being put in emotionally for you. So you could be in a space of seeing something from a different perspective, really in a space of wanting more, desiring more. 3 of Wands here. I feel like you're wanting to put your energies into alignment. 10 Swords, embrace the end of difficulties for you. You are changing your perspective about something. So we have the 9 of Cups here. I do feel like you're in the space of embracing the end of a difficult situation, really honing in on your own energy, enjoying this energy of happiness within your life at the moment. I don't know if I feel like it's happiness, but I feel like it's a self-motivated happiness, or something that you created for you, something that makes you happy internally. This doesn't have to do with anyone else for some of you. Now, for others of you, you could be in alignment with ending a difficult situation, allowing your concerns to fade away so that you can create boundaries and structure within your life. Judgment here. I feel like there's this awakening that is happening. So this is an awakening. I feel like you're emotionally in a space of transition. I feel like mentally you're embracing the end of difficulties. You're embracing the fact that you're moving forward. Even energetically, you're trying to keep or put things in alignment. You're going through Rainbow Coalition, okay? Rainbow Ascension. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are ascending. You are becoming one with nature, with yourself. 8 of Wands here, really moving forward. This is a movement forward. This is for some of you guys. I got a lot of hearts here and a lot of rainbows. You could be opening your heart space, becoming more compassionate. Queen of Cups here. Could be dealing with, Queen of Cups is a water sign. We got Scorpio here. Some of you guys could be dealing with Scorpio. We also have Emperor. We got Scorpio twice. We also have Emperor. So you could be dealing with an Aries energy. But I feel like some of you guys have made a decision to follow your feelings. Judgment, 8 of Wands here with the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys have decided to move toward love for self, or move toward a situation or a circumstance within your life that is nurturing to your emotions. 8 of the Strength card in reverse. Some of you guys are releasing your hold on something, releasing your strength on something. With Temperance card here, divine timing at play. I feel like mentally and emotionally you're creating balance. 3 of Cups. I feel like there's some sort of abundant situation that is occurring. I feel like you're becoming 3-3, starting with the 3 and ending with the 3. I feel like you're aligning your energy so that your emotions can fall into alignment as well. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is a celebratory type of event. Now, what I feel like for some of you guys, and I feel like this resonates with a select few of you, there is somebody here that has had a lot of control in regards to your movements. I feel like you've made the decision to move forward, to nurture what you desire by letting go of that energy, by not allowing that person to dictate what you do, either directly dictate, like tell you you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this, or indirectly by creating obstacles for you. Like put it like this: some of you guys were dealing with someone that was creating obstacles that were directing your path, that was kind of leading you in a one-way street, dead end, and that ain't what you wanted. You wanted to blaze your own path. You wanted to be in a space of creating what it is that, y'all, I didn't know that was like that. You want to be in a space of creating it falls sometimes, whatever. You want to be in a space of creating your own happiness, of being in direction or in control of your own life, of your own happiness. So for a lot of you guys, you're releasing that strength to hold on to a situation. You're releasing the strength to be patient with someone. Like for some of you guys, you've been so patient, you're no longer in a space of being patient. I feel like you're releasing that. Hangman, you're changing your perspective. Now for some of you guys, I feel like you could be in a space of needing to put an end to selfishness, gain control so that you can move forward. For some of you guys, you're the person on the opposite end of the spectrum here that feels like they're out of control, that feels like they don't have the strength to bring balance to their life, to bring balance to their desires. I feel like it's about taking control of this suspension, seeing what you need to see from a different perspective, and allowing yourself to heal so that you can break free. So let's clarify here. We have the Three of Wands, first card out. Why is this Three of Wands here? We got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, with the Four of Wands. So 2 cycles here. I feel like you got a new cycle here that is creating some abundance, creating some growth, expansion for you. So there's a situation in your life that is causing you to expand, to grow, to evolve, okay? 7 Wands here. A cycle has completed as well. So for some of you guys, there's something in the past that caused you to evolve, and there's a new opportunity in your future that is reflecting that evolution, that is allowing you to physically expand, meaning grow in some way, shape, or form, or your physical position in life is changing. So for a lot of you guys, 3 of Wands here, 4 of Wands, and 7 Wands, I feel like you're finally being set apart from a situation. I feel like you're in a space of standing up for what you believe is right. 4 of Wands here, like I said, there's a cycle that has been complete. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have a new opportunity, but that's because you're putting your desires into alignment, meaning what you want, you're prioritizing that. So we have the Ten of Swords here. Like I said, embracing the end of a difficult situation, embracing the end of your own anxieties, of your own negative or low vibration mental space. So we have the Ten of Swords here, 6 of Cups here. Some of you guys are embracing the end of a past situation. You could have been in the space before of romanticizing the past, not allowing the past to die, not allowing the past to be in the past. Like you kept bringing back those old memories, bringing back those old people, bringing back old situations. Done, finito. Made the adjustments necessary by embracing the end of that. Page of Swords, really following your mind and taking action. 2 of Pentacles, creating positive changes. For a lot of you guys, whatever situation that you deal with, it had a lot of back and forth bullshit. And for a lot of you guys, 9 of Wands on that 2 of Pentacles, you've overcome those imbalances. You're embracing the end of that difficult situation. You're putting your desires into alignment. I feel like, yes, you may be in suspension right now, or you could have been in suspension, but I feel like what's happening, the readjustments that are happening, even if those readjustments sometimes like, what the fuck, it's for a reason. Sometimes things happen and we don't understand because certain things, like divine time, and certain things have to happen in order for a situation to flow the way that it's meant to flow. So with this 9 of Cups, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could have been worried about it. I feel like Chariot here, 8 of Wands, you're no longer concerned. You're really in a space of moving forward. Some of you guys with this Chariot, Queen of Cups, you could have been dealing with a Cancerian energy that is moving forward, made a decision to move forward. You're no longer holding on. You're no longer trying to be in control of it. I feel like for a lot of you guys, the movement forward is a celebration. So I feel like for some of you guys, there is a cycle that is ended, and because whether this is a friend, person, place, thing, relationship, whatever has ended, you're happy about it. You're in celebration about that. So it's like a celebratory end. Why do I keep putting it in? Some of y'all, and I'll be real with you, you probably like, I'm happy that bitch gone. Whoever she is, you know what I'm saying? So Hangman here with the Page of Cups. I feel like based off of what you feel within your heart, even though it was a challenge previously to identify what you were feeling, I feel like now your perspective has changed. You know that you're moving into a better place. So again, this is a celebratory ending. Whatever is ending here, you're happy that it's done. So we got the Emperor here. Why is this Emperor here? We got Knight of Pentacles here, 10 Pentacles here, Fool, and the moon card. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're very much in the space of, I feel like you're trying to protect your wealth. So some of you guys, this could have been a situation that you were investing a lot of time, money, energy in, and the fact that it's done, the fact that someone is moving forward, that is a celebration to you, because it does feel as though you're finally creating structure around this commitment, or around this money or financial situation. I do feel like with the Moon card and the Ten of Pentacles here, I feel like there is some sort of fear. So some of you guys, you could be very much in control, looking at things from a dark perspective, trying to stay, like I said, for those of you that are on the other end of the spectrum, you're needing to change your perspective about someone moving forward in your life. I feel like you need to find the strength to be balanced while this transformation happens. So some of you guys could be trying to stay control of a situation because it was wealthy to you in some way, shape, or form, really fearing gaining the control. Now for the other people that you're the one gaining control, with you becoming the emperor, there's some sort of fear in regards to money or in regards to stability. So even though you're in a space of moving forward, even though you're in a space of putting your desires into alignment, allowing your concerns to fade away, physically, you are worried about your wealth. You are worried about the stability. You are worried about if it's a solid investment, which it is. Queen of Wands under here, stop underestimating your ability. 6 of Wands, move toward victory. A lot of you guys have to walk away from something to do this. So that's where this concern, because you had to, anytime you have to close out a cycle, say for instance, you got a new job, but it's a okay, perfect example. When I was working at Harris Gulf Coast, I was a supervisor at Harris Gulf Coast. Actually, no, this was before then. When I was working at Boomtown, it even really matter, y'all don't fucking know where these places at, but when I was working at Boomtown, I was not a supervisor. I was a regular degular, okay? Making regular degular tips, you know what I'm saying? Even though it was good sometimes. But I was just regular degular, like nothing special, just doing my job. I wanted to be a real estate agent because I felt like I had a lot more potential dealing with people and helping them. In my opinion, I wanted to help people find like their home. It turned out to something else. But anyway, so I went back and forth with myself almost 6-7 months. I feel like it was closer to a year, but I'm gonna say 6-7 months at the minimum, about whether I should stay where I was and continue to work and just do real estate on the side, or whether I should quit real estate because I had more potential in real estate and just pursue that full time. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I had to leave something, or I didn't have to, but because I was in this mindset of I gotta leave something to start something new. What I have is already stable. You feel me? The dealing job, now mind you, it wasn't that stable because I was working for somebody else. At any given moment, if they shut the casino down, I'm out of job. Like, they don't have to tell me shit. You feel me? They don't owe me shit. They only owe me what I put in. So I was back and forth with myself a long time. Do I want to stay working here and do it part-time? I knew I was going to do it. So it was either stay working here and do it part-time, or quit and do that. And with the quitting, it was like, okay, I make a certain, I may not know exactly how much I'm going to make, like to the dollar, but I know around how much I'm going to make doing this full time, and I can do that for extra money, or I can quit dealing and invest that time, which is more valuable than the money I'm getting where I am, into this career and quadruple my money. You feel me? So that was like, do I take this risk and I create this huge source of income for myself? Because I can always go back to the job if I don't do well. I can always go back to the job. Or do I do both? That was the toss-up for me. I chose to do both, which was a mistake, because doing both wore me out, and then I didn't want to do real estate at all. Like, when I had to wake up, I was like, man, fuck this shit. And I was like, I'm more comfortable there. Even though I could have made more money in real estate, I'm more comfortable there. So I dealt with that, and I got into a position where I was not happy with my decision, like, at all. But that's the decision I made for the time, because I felt like it was safer for me to stay where I was, because I knew what the fuck was happening there. I didn't know what was going to go on in real estate. But looking back now, I should have taken that leap, because I could have went back to dealing. All I got to do is go apply, and boom, they always got dealers in the casino. So it wasn't like I was going to be actually, putting myself in a predicament. I was just going to be putting myself in a position where I would fear my own failure. And that was enough to make me stay at the time, which I'm here now, you know what I'm saying, doing my own thing. So it was worth it in the long run, but at the time it was like, after I realized that I couldn't do both, I was like, shit, I should have went with my heart, because my heart told me to quit this job and go pursue my dreams, but my mind told me, bitch, this is stable. All right, so, and at the time I was business. I was not business minded, employee minded. I was like, okay, I got a job, I gotta go work at this job because these people gave me a job, these people gave me an opportunity, so I gotta go work for them. When in actuality, I'm not gonna speak on it, but you can create your own motherfucking opportunity and work for yourself. All right, judgment here. So I feel like a decision is going to be made. Someone's making a decision. Judgment, 8 of Wands, to move forward. Yeah. So Emperor, Knight of Cups, 9 of Cups. Someone is gaining control of their emotions. I feel like someone is really following through with what they desire. Judgment here with Temperance. So I feel like someone feels as though it's time for them to make a decision, to lay down the burdens of a situation and get on down. Period. All right. It got dark in here. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't control the sun, so I can't control my sun sometimes. You feel me? So 8 of Wands here. Why is this 8 of Wands here? We got the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay. 3 of Swords here. Yeah, somebody's moving forward. Somebody is, listen, the reason why someone was in a space of being in suspension previously in whatever situation she is, it don't matter what it is, what kind of situation this is because they had some responsibilities to it. So someone was investing their time and energy into something because of a responsibility. I feel like now someone's perspective has changed. Okay, I might have a responsibility, but that does not mean that I need to invest my time, energy, or anything else into you except for this responsibility. So say for instance, we're gonna put parents in here because I feel like this could have to do, when I say responsibilities that someone that needs to be clarified, I'm gonna speak on parenting, and this is why I say this. When it comes to parenting, usually, I'm not gonna say all the time because sometimes it's balance between the mother and the father, but usually the scales tip a little bit. You feel me? So you could be looking at a situation, say for instance, you and your ex-husband getting a divorce. You feel me? Your responsibility with the child, if the child comes into your custody, is to take care of your responsibility, which is the child. That does not mean that you have to cooperate, or not cooperate, but you do need to cooperate to some extent with your child's father. But you have to communicate. That doesn't mean you have to constantly communicate with them, be at their every beck and call. If we got kids, we got kids. That's the only motherfucking focus. You want to talk to your kid? Sure, call your kid. Like, I even went so far, I'm petty. I won't talk to you. I bought my kid a phone. Call his phone. Don't call me. Call his phone. We don't have nothing to talk about. You feel me? If y'all got, say for instance, y'all are living vicinity to each other, maybe one parent is putting more of the responsibility on the other parent, not taking responsibility for their position in their child's life, maybe asking one parent to do more monetarily than another parent. When it comes to a child, yes, it's supposed to be 50-50. Now, there are certain situations where maybe, for instance, if one parent has more financially than the other parent, then that parent will pick up more of the financial responsibilities, but the other parent will pick up the other responsibilities. It has to be 50-50, reciprocal. So for some of you guys, you could have been investing on a daily basis into something that was not fair to you, that was not reciprocal. You were investing into something that was a challenge for you mentally, and also you could have been working with someone that had questionable motives and just wanted you to continue to invest so that they didn't have to pick up their slack. So for some of you guys, you're making the decision to move away from Knight of Pentacles, a responsibility, not letting the responsibility go. Say for instance, you were, maybe say for instance, you and your sister work together and you get off earlier than your sister and you go and pick the baby up until your sister, or pick the children up, maybe it's multiple children, until your sister get off work. She may get off work 2 hours later than you, but instead of her coming home right after work, she stays gone all night and comes pick them up before she goes to bed, leaving you for the responsibility of her. That's an unbalanced situation because both of you have your own lives. Those are your sister's responsibility. Now, helping her is reciprocal. You help me, I help you. Yes, I'll keep your kids until you get off of work, but when you get off of work, come pick your babies up so that I can have this time to recuperate for myself. So some of you guys, you were putting more into a situation that was unfair, and now you're into the space of seeing it from a different perspective, knowing I do not have to invest this much into the situation because this little bit is my responsibility, this little teeny bit is my responsibility, but I'm doing this much. No, we're going to cut that away. I'm going to do my responsibility. You're going to do your responsibility. If you need assistance, yes, I'll help, but not to the detriment of myself. So for some of you guys, there has been some responsibility that's kept you stuck. And I said earlier that somebody could have also been bringing burdens to kind of block you. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, say for instance, you want to look for another job. And your employer knows that you're looking for another job. So say for instance, you've been working for the last couple months from 11 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock at night. I'm just shooting out hours. I'm pretty sure that's not right. I think it's like till 8. But anyway, say you work till 6 or 7 o'clock and you know you can go. You've already had it implanted in your mind that between the hours of 7 and 11 in the morning, I can be job hunting. Well, your employer knows that you're looking for a job. So now they change your schedule to 6 to 5 or from 6 to 6 or 6 to 5 or something like that, to where your whole day where the employers are available and open, you're stuck at your business. So I do feel like for some of you guys, you are dealing with someone that is creating obstacles within your life to keep you in a certain spectrum or in a certain box, so that it's harder, not so that you can't, but so that it's harder for you to be free and move forward. A lot of you guys are seeing this and you're making adjustments based off that, because I know if I see that somebody trying to derail me, what they call red line me or you know, curve me, man, okay, I'm gonna show you son. I'll show you son. Because you know, that boss that, like I said, if I had that boss that was like, well, you working 6 to 6 now, and I know you know I'm trying to find a job and I know why you're doing this, okay, now I'm not going to be here. Now you're going to have to find an employee tomorrow, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to call in. I'm just not going to show up in this motherfucker. I'm going to go find me another job tomorrow morning. Fucker. So anyway, Queen of Cups here. That's probably why, you know, I worked in the casino business for a long time, but before I worked in the casino business, y'all, my daddy was like, you, every time I look around, you got a new job. Because they trying me, daddy. They don't know. I don't give a fuck about your money, man. All right, so 5 of Swords here. This is for my babies got older. Like, now I'll be like, but, well, no, now I'm like, you know, God got me. But before I was like, I got to work, take care of my babies. But when they was little and I ain't had but like 1 or 2, I was like, man, fuck y'all. I can make my own money without you. So 5 of Swords here with the 9 of Swords. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this Queen of Cups, this came on the Queen of Cups. So some of you guys were dealing with someone that had questionable motives. Someone was acting off of their thoughts, not putting a lot of compassion, a lot of heart to it. This is a family situation. Some of you guys, this is your mom. Devil here. Queen of Swords here. This is someone, it's clear that someone has negative intentions. Someone has low vibration intentions. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you feel within your heart that you need to close out a situation. Like I said, it could be a mother, it could be somebody else's mother, or it just could be someone that has a very self-nurturing type of energy. Someone that, you know what I'm talking about. Someone that's all for them. Like, don't see things from a different perspective. Only see things based off what they desire and what they want. Please go sit down. I'm working. So we have the Strength card here. What I just say? We got the Strength card here in reverse. Why is the Strength card here reverse? So we got the Six of Pentacles here with the Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like the adjustments are being made. Someone is ignoring a feeling here. 9 of Swords here. 7 of Wands Star. I feel like someone's resisting. You could be resisting a Leo, or you could be resisting someone being very expressive about how they feel about you. Not because I feel like for some of you guys, someone does not like. You could make someone feel weak by choosing to move away from them. Listen, weak is a state of mind. You feel me? It's not. It has nothing to do with your physical. I mean, it can. I'm not telling you. I'm not discounting physically, biologically your body, but I'm talking about in regards to strengths and weaknesses. Weaknesses are, that's a state of mind. That's something that you think of. Whatever you create around you that is a soft spot or a weak spot for you, that's something that you've created, that you've made reality within your life. So I feel like with this lack of strength here, or someone could also be coming on too strong, not following their feelings, but I don't, and if that is the case, you don't like that, you're resisting that, seeing the bigger picture. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're letting, it's like you don't have the strength. to keep trying to balance out a situation is what I'm getting at. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you just feel like it's time for you to be happy. You feel like it's time for you to gain these trophies, this celebration here. Okay, so I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you could have been anxious before, but now it's not about anxiety now. It's more about, I just don't have the patience to deal with it now. All right, so we have Temperance card here. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups in reverse, full energy here. Yeah, so someone here feels like that someone is making an unbalanced offer or coming at them in an unbalanced way, emotionally unbalanced, meaning somebody could be flying off the handle about something that is in essence possibly their fault or doesn't have anything to do with you. World card here. Something definitely ended. Four of Pentacles. Someone's no longer, I told you, someone's no longer holding on. Someone is celebrating the end of something because they realized that a situation was unstable. Someone they were dealing with was unstable. Three of Cups, it could have been multiple people involved, but I feel like it's a celebration. Yep. Empress here, Three of Cups, that's a celebration. So you guys could be finding out about a pregnancy as well. 2 become 3. Because I got 3 Cups, Empress, 3, 3, 3. Someone could also be in alignment with a celebration. 2 Cups there. So for some of you guys, you could be finding out that you're pregnant, something that you've manifested. Judgment here. So you guys can find out you're pregnant. Or you can find out somebody pregnant. Whatever you've manifested, either directly or indirectly, and I'm getting for some of you guys, you manifested this during moon, like a full moon or a new moon or a change in the moon cycle, moon phases. Whatever you manifested is what you're getting. Some of you guys have manifested a fucking baby here, like legit. You see how she got that flower in the middle of her chest? Some of you guys got something growing, baby. Or if it's not actually a baby, you've manifested this birth of a new connection, a new relationship, or a new space in your life, and it's a celebration. It's a celebration. All right, so let's see what guidance we have moving forward. What guidance, what messages do we have moving forward? What messages or guidance? Give me 3 cards. Messages or guidance moving forward. We got 3. Some of y'all got baby on the way. Inner knowing here with nurture and healing. Now, some of you guys know that you need to heal within, okay? Could have divine support within that enlightenment. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you become enlightened and you're nurturing, you're healing, you're following your inner voice here. That's why you're celebrating this ending, because you know that with this ending, it's going to be the greatest beginning. Some of you guys going to have some very positive energy coming in moving forward for you. This is all I have. Peace, y'all.